Birds flying high. Sun in the sky, sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Birds flying high. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. Birds flying high.
Guys, so it's a Monday and I am just done some teaching. So cold, and I'm going to be doing Kodie today. There he is. The big handsome bugger, yeah? Let's get him in and do some riding. How well trained he is. Well, that went well. As always, horses, keeping it real. It's not very camera shy, as you can see. So Kodie's now had 2 weeks to no wolf teeth nearly, and we'll give him a brush, and then we'll see how he's feeling. Really interesting, the difference in him last week. I think he was still a little sensitive, but yeah, feeling loads better. Loads better. So really looking forward to getting cracking with him this week and seeing how we're getting on. Day 1, back in work. Much stiller in the rain. As you can see, he's still a little bit sensitive in the rain, not quite taking the connection forward, but still really pleased as this is only the first day back in work after wolf teeth removal. It is seriously cold. The trouble is with wolf teeth is a lot of people don't think that they're a problem. Their horse will be like a bit fussy in the rain or a bit tricky, and they'll be like, well, it's not rearing, it's not refusing to move, so it must be okay. Actually, wolf teeth can cause a much more refined reaction. So for me, when I have horses in, I always want to make sure that everything is checked, their saddle, their back, and that their teeth are definitely checked. That's a really important one, and that they don't have wolf teeth, because for me, if somebody says, oh, I've got this horse with a problem, so for instance, Kodie didn't have so much as a problem, but he'd be quite difficult to ride in that he wouldn't be very, wasn't so much of a problem with Kodie, but he wouldn't be very forward and he'd be very difficult to get connected in the rain. So for me, it was quite important to get this checked out to make sure that they weren't causing him a problem, to take them away to make sure they're not causing him a problem, so that I could push on and really feel like I was helping him without pain at all, because they are sensitive. They don't have a good root system. They're not like their normal molar teeth. They're much sort of looser in their mouth, and they have a really good blood supply. When you take them out, it's a little bit dramatic, but for me, that potentially means that they can be sensitive. So I think it's one of those things that we should be doing. Kodie. He's big, he's orange, and he can be a little bit not forward. So with Kodie, I want to work a lot today on him being forward off my leg, into the connection and soft in the back. worked a lot on the transitions. Whether they were nice or not was not really relevant, but they were off my leg. That was the important thing. Did a lot of work moving him laterally away from my leg, from the left to the right rein, and then the right leg to the left rein, because he just falls on his inside shoulder quite badly. He's very big and he's green, you know, he's only 5. So, it's spookiest for me. So yeah, I just all basics, basically. But yeah, happy Kodie, good boy. Now it's Percy. Look at the clock turn up at 11 o'clock in the morning. You have to stay in there and run. I mean, it's not so bad, but it's not that free range life, is it, Doris? Dancing in the tech room. Percy! No from him today. His halter doesn't live on the bench anymore. It's by the arena, because he's a little bugger. He likes to eat it. I got Percy in, but I made a biscuit. There was a biscuit thief. Let's just leave it at that. Go do some long lining with that knot in your mouth. He loves putting stuff in his mouth. Come on. Mister, I had Sunday off, so I'm probably going to be a wild thing. And yes, he's covered in mud, but he is 3 years old. He covers himself in mud daily, and no, he's not going to die in it. So, don't be a troll, and just walk on by if you don't like it. Okay? Good boy, Percy. You're so handsome, even if you are muddy. So easy. So, I've got 2 long lines. Lunge lines. Long line, whatever you want to call them. Through the stirrup. So, rest it on his back. Good boy. On the bit with the clip facing outwards, through the stirrup. We're off.
So I just start by walking him around the whole arena. I keep a gentle connection on both long lines, making sure that I've got an even pressure. I keep him to the outside with the outside rein. I practice some stopping, some starting and some steering just to get him nicely warmed up like you would if you were riding them basically. So a good bit of walk to warm up all of his muscles and make sure he's feeling nice and soft. So as you can see, it is really important to have your long lines organised. So I just drop them behind me and then roll them up one by one into nice big organised loops in my hands. It's just so you don't get in a tangle basically. And then as I've finished now walking him, I start bringing him onto a smaller circle up at one end. So it's still about 15 metres and I make sure that I keep myself walking a lot. He is not very good at steering yet. And you will see in a moment that he does struggle with the steering slightly. So again, it's all about that even connection on the bit. So I'm steering him left and encouraging him forward with the outside. So you can see I'm struggling a little bit to keep hold of Percy. You know, my aim is ideally a 20-metre circle, but you know, he's 3 and I need to be moving with him. I put a bit of pressure behind the rein, but then making sure that when I do that, I do also give the rein back to him. And that is the most important thing. He's got to follow the rein, first and foremost, otherwise good luck riding him. But he does also have to find that release in the pressure so that he knows he's given the right answer. So I walk, I change the rein. Don't try and change the rein in trot at this stage because you won't manage it. So we've changed the rein now to the right, and I'm just encouraging him forwards. I should give the outside lunge line a shake there. It may look like I'm waving it a lot and really chasing him with it, but it just takes quite a lot of effort to move the outside lunge line. Just trotting around, making sure he's staying, following the inside rein and travelling forward. A little bit of impromptu canter, so just a whoa with my voice and a bit of connection down the rein. Again, I work with the transitions, walking, trotting, steering, making sure he's listening and coming with me. And as you can see, he's really following the lunge lines now. This is much better steering. The most important thing I think for a young horse to learn straight away at the start of their education is to stand still. To begin with, I have another person help me, so they would go to the horse's head and hold the horse. I then drop the outside, or my right lunge line in this situation. Just drop it on the floor, keep hold of your left one, go to the horse, wind it up as you go, untuck it through the stirrup leather, or the stirrup iron, sorry, and then walk back and pick up the other lunge line once you're all sorted. I find that that's the easiest way to get yourself not in a tangle, but definitely have another person to help you when you're first getting started. As you can see, Percy has learned the routine really well and is very good at standing still.
So I have just driven to somewhere in, where am I? Welly? Hertford? And I've actually here to see Alfie. You remember Alfie, the little brown and white cobbler that I broke in last year. So yeah, so we're going to do some groundwork and then riding, and yeah, he's been being a little bit stubborn, you could say. So I brought my burglar hat so that I can, no, I'm joking. Yeah, just teaching him a little bit about how I better, just reminding him a bit about how to be more relaxed, really. Take it with me. Right. Where is the little bugger? Back find him. This is confusing. Poor Liam is just going to get out. It's about 200 miles away. Oh, there he is. I'm just here waiting by the gate, and I think this is the definition of where overreach boots go to die. Lost and found, look. Nice. Anyone for an old shoe? You must be able to find a pair of overreach boots in there somewhere. Look at the size of that one. It's massive. You could wear that on your head. Extra, extra large. Shit the bed, that's a big overreach boot. Look at the size of it. Wowzers. There must be a shy horse in this field. Take it home for Obie. We've got a matching pair, look. White with a green binding. Fancy. Oh, look, this one's still got its overreach boots on. Never been the fastest pony in the world. This is silly. Come on, Alfie. Every horse that I set up in front of this camera today is going to put its face in it.
So as you can see, I'm just reminding Alfie about my personal space. I want him to just step back and away from me, not standing on my toes. I then just ask him to follow me, and I then repeat that. And this is really interesting. So Alfie's been quite tense in his neck, finding that he struggles to take the connection in the rein. The muscles under his neck are very, very tight, so I just go to them and squeeze them a little and remind him of that. And then every time he found this release, he would yawn and stretch. So for me, this has been very important for him.
know I need to go and teach later, but I'm just going to go and quickly exercise Kenko. But the camera's going to die, so I'm not going to be able to show you, but I hope you enjoyed seeing what I do today, and I'll see you next time.